We're mischievous and
I'd like to invite Archbishop Kieran to say a few words to the family and to everyone who are gathered here today.
So, a very good afternoon to all. I'm pleased to have these few moments, especially to express our sympathy to Eileen, to the children, to Don, and to the family and friends who are gathered here in Ballybricken, in Dolores' own home church, for this special farewell. Since we heard the news of the sudden death of Dolores, many hearts in Ireland and around the world are heavy with sadness. Indeed, the great outpouring of sympathy and love for Dolores, which we have seen since her death, is a witness and tribute to her great musical talent and very special voice by her many fans and lovers of music. Dolores put her God-given talents at the service of others, as Father Liam told us. And from an early age, she had a passion and a love for music, right here in this church where it was nurtured. She has been an inspiration and source of encouragement to many young artists over the years. Her gifts have resonated in the life of many and will continue to do so as her music and her songs will continue to be played and listened to. Her singing voice was unique, far-reaching, and distinctly Irish. In an interview that Dolores gave after meeting the now Saint Pope John Paul II, she stated that her faith was one of her greatest musical influences. She said the Church had nurtured her development as an artist and musician. And for her, her faith was always important, a source of strength in her life. And so it is fitting that it is in the context of faith that we are gathered here today in prayer. Dolores will be sadly missed by all who knew her, loved her, particularly her children, her mother, her siblings, so many different people who are gathered here who have known Dolores in many different ways. We are with you in prayer today in the place of faith that nurtured her faith and that inspired her music. We remember the people of the parish, people of the county of Limerick and the city of Limerick, but also the many people here and abroad who are touched and will continue to be touched by the music and by the haunting voice of Dolores. Eileen, our thoughts and our prayers are with you, with all the family members here before me, and especially with her many music friends, because in the world of music you grow very close, you become very familiar one with the other. So to all of you who have known Dolores over many years, we bring you also in our thoughts and our prayers this day, as someone very special has now gone from us. Yet she remains with us through her music, through her song, through her voice, which we have heard here this morning in the church. So with these words, we commend Dolores to the loving and tender care of our merciful God. Yesh te go raibh hanam dílis.
Thank you, Archbishop Kieran. And before I ask Canon Liam to lead us in the final prayer of the Mass and the final prayers of commendation and farewell, I would like, as parish priest here of the parish of Ballybricken and Bohermoor, just to say a few words of thanks. There's too many people to thank individually, but just for all those who helped me and the family in the preparation of this liturgy, to Canon Liam McNamara, who was our chief celebrant, to Archbishop Kieran and Archbishop Emeritus Dermot Clifford for their presence here today and support, to all of the members of the family for their participation in this liturgy Mass, to Sergeant Michael Nash and Garda Síochána, to Councillor Stephen Carey, Mayor of Limerick City and Mayor of Limerick County, Councillor Bridget Tiffey and Limerick City and County Council for all of their help, the members of Ballybricken and Bohermoor GA Club and others for stewarding both last night and today, to John Keane and his team of men, and finally to the people of this parish, Ballybricken and Bohermoor, for their community spirit that they have shown over the past week, which I have seen in evidence over the past few years since I came here, for the generosity of their time, for their help and support to the family. Buíochas míle, or míle buíochas, I should say. Canon Liam.